Hey guys, it's Hannah and we're back with another video. Today we're going to be doing something really fun. As you can see, I have all my paint, but we also have other ingredients as well. So we have rubbing alcohol, we have silicone eye contact solution, and we also have dish soap. And you're probably wondering what I'm going to be doing with these ingredients mixing with paint. I'm going to be taking each one of these ingredients and they're going to be for each different painting. So I'm going to have my alcohol with just this painting. I'm going to take my silicone, my eye contact solution, and we're going to be doing this canvas with that. And we're also going to be taking our dish soap and our water, and I'm going to be doing it on this canvas. So we have 3 different ideas of what that could possibly look like. It'll be fun. So grab your ingredients and come and join me. Okay, so I have all my different colors here. You are always going to want to have a white base. You will always put your white paint in first, but we have a step to do before this is ready to go. We have to add in our first ingredient, which is our rubbing alcohol. So I'm going to take our white paint, which is essential. You can have any colors you want. You don't have to have these colors specifically, but you do have to have your white. Okay, so our first step is we're gonna take this, and we really don't need that much. So even by this, we're gonna have enough here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna be pouring a little bit. I'm gonna try and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're good. It doesn't matter if you have a bit more, a bit less. It should still come out quite similar. See, I'm not going crazy here. I'm just putting a little bit in each. And you will always have to take your stirring stick and you'll have to mix that really well. Try and get all of the paint, just mix, mix, mix until you feel Alright guys, so now it's time for one of the most fun parts of it. So we're always going to start off with our white. I'm not going to pour all of it in there because I do want to have a mixture of it in the middle somewhere. So I'm just going to pour a little bit as the base. So here I go. Pouring just a little bit, keeping a little bit still in there for me. I'm going to go ahead with my orange here. I'm going to try and put it off to a different side. Okay, now we have our pink. I'll turn the cup and I'll add it in like that on a different angle than the orange, just to create sort of a design in it. I do want to get all the paint out, so our blue. Again, I'm going at it at a different angle. There we go. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put more white into there. I'm gonna put the rest of the white in. Again, just for a nice design look. Trying to get all that out there. And then last but not least, our green. Okay, so now that we added all our paint, we're gonna put our canvas on top. We're gonna try and get it in the middle. Hopefully that's in the middle. And I'm putting my hand right in the middle. I can feel the cup on the other side. I'm gonna put a bit of pressure so that the cup doesn't leak any paint when I flip it over. Ready? 1, 2, 3. See, and I'm gonna be very careful of sliding my hands out. See, it sort of did come out a little bit there, but we are gonna wait. I think I'm gonna wait about 2 or 3 minutes before I actually lift up this cup. This just helps the paint set and the design come out clearer. Ready? Here we go. The inside of that cup looks pretty gnarly. All right, so now you're gonna pick up your canvas and you're just gonna create your design by hand. Hopefully we have enough paint here. All right, so I think that's the best that we're gonna get it. It's still wet, it's still drying. We didn't have quite enough paint. If we just added a little bit more paint, I'm sure we would have had enough for the rims, but that's not a big deal. I really like how it's turning out. I think all the vibrant colors are awesome. Okay, so we have our blank canvas now, and we have our fresh set of paint. Now we're going to be adding our eye contact solution, also known as Silicone Solution. So I've already opened it, and I'm gonna add just a few drops, and I might, just add a little bit more like that. A few drops and just a little squirt. A few drops, a little squirt. All right. Now we're gonna mix each one. Now we're gonna start adding our paint into our cup. We have it mixed with our solution, so that means it's ready. And I'm still not gonna pour all of the white in here. We wanna kind of add it in between, so I'm gonna pour it as a base though. We always need that as a base, so that looks good just about there. I'm gonna start with my blue. I'm gonna pour all the blue in. I'm gonna go in from here. I'm gonna go back in with our white. Just add a bit more, but I'm not gonna add all of it too again. I'm gonna save a bit. Going with a yellow. And we'll go back in with our white for our third time. This time we can just add it however we want. Now it's time to flip the cup again. So we're gonna go ahead and place this on top like we did the last one. I'm gonna try and find the common middle. And remember, this is with our silicone solution, so this is gonna be a little bit different than the one we just did. So I'm putting a bit of pressure on there so the paint doesn't leak out, and I'm gonna flip in 1, 2, 3. Oh, see, some is starting to come out. But I'm just gonna leave it there for a minute or two to let it come into its design. There we go. We're gonna lift it up now. We're gonna see all the paint. I'm gonna try and get all the paint out. That's what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to get the paint out. All right. All right. I'm really loving how this is turning out. So this is the final product. It's not dry yet, but I'm really loving how it's looking already. As you can see, the white and the silicone really made a different type of design than the other one too. It's really neat. So now it's time for our dish soap and our water. So we'll be back with a empty canvas in 1 second. Great guys, so now it's time for our dish soap and water mixture. So we have our little cup here, and I'm just gonna fill it about halfway, I'd say. Then we're gonna add our soap, and I am just gonna squeeze a little bit like that. I think that's perfect amount. And of course we have to mix it, we have to stir it. Mix. So we have sort of like a soapy water mixture we can add to our paint now. There we go. Alright. First I'm going to add it to our paint. And again, we don't need a whole lot. This is for all of our paint. And just pour, boop, just like that. A little bit, a little bit. A little bit and a little bit, and there we go. Now we have to mix all of them. Okay, so now that we have it all mixed, we're gonna go ahead and add our white for our base. I'm not gonna add a whole bunch here. And I'm gonna go in with our pink. We're gonna add in more white now. Not all of it. We want to save a bit still. Go in with our red. This is kind of what creates our design, so. In our time, we'll empty that out. And we'll go in with our blue. All right. All right, here we go again. So we're gonna take our canvas and we're gonna try and find a middle of that, and we're gonna put it on top. Apply just a bit of pressure like I've said, and we're gonna flip in 1, 2, 3. Wow, I can really feel the paint in that one. I'm just gonna let it sit for a minute or two, just so our design takes in. Okay, so now it's time to lift up our cup. So here we go, 1, 2, 3. That is a lot of blue. All right, cool. Now we're gonna start to move it around. Now that is super neat. All right, so this is how this one turned out. It's not dry yet, but I love all the colors in this. And once it dries a little bit more, we're gonna compare all of them together now. And there you have it, everyone. We've got our 3 beautiful paintings that we've just created with our different solutions. This one with the alcohol here, you can really tell in the design, it's more of a swirly design in there. What we're looking to do with these ingredients was to create actually these kind of cells. You can't really see them on this one, but the other paintings you can. This painting's more of just a swirly design with the alcohol. So that was pretty neat. Moving on to the next painting, this is the one that we used eye contact solution with, and this is the one that actually came out with most of the cells. If you can see them, do you see these different cells here and here? Little circles in the painting, and it also came out with more of a swirly as well. So this is a beautiful painting and design if that's what you wanted to create. And the next one that we did was the dish soap. I'm not gonna lie, I believe this one is my favorite, just because I find it really is unique towards the rest of the 2. One, the colors are so vibrant and beautiful, and next there's so many cells in here. I love the design, and it also has the little swirls we've been talking about as well. It really liquefied the paint, and it allowed it to expand a lot better than the others. So I really enjoyed making this one. Thanks for joining me, guys, and let me know in the comments how yours turned out. I would really love to know. And join me next week because we're going to be doing different techniques of painting and different kinds of painting. So I'll see you there. Bye, guys.